Let's vibe, let's roll, let's get it. Whoa, shawty showing out, throwing on the dance floor. Fashion killer, huh? You don't give a fuck what a nigga gotta say or a bitch, what?
Hey guys, it's naimahrae and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button to join the fam because we stay lit over here. And if you're a returning viewer, hey, how are you guys doing on this lovely day? Okay, as you guys can tell by the title of this video, your girl is back with another story time, okay? And I'm like in a real hyper mood. Like I'm just really like feeling the creativity vibes right now. So you know, this should be fun. Also, I do want to say, excuse my tired appearance, you know, y'all, okay? I got allergies, okay? And the pollen outside really bad. And like, I woke up this morning, my eyes was swollen. So with that being said, I'm not putting any makeup on them. But as you guys can tell by the title, I almost drowned. It was not one of my finer moments in life. But before I get into the actual story, I'm going to give you guys a few little things like about the backstory so y'all know the story and like what was going on at that time in my life. You feels me? Okay, you feels me? So without further ado, we just going to go ahead and get into the video. Okay, before I continue, I do want to say disregard any background noise you guys hear. My roommates are in their rooms because, like, you know, social distancing, and they're, like, living it up or whatever. And, you know, by all means, because, you know, it's hard to find stuff to do. Anyways, completely besides the point. Backstory. So, to let y'all know, this was, like, a very long time ago. Like, I was probably, like, 8, 9. I don't know. I was young, though. I don't remember, like, how old I was, but I know I was very young. But before I get into it, my dad taught me how to swim when I was like a little girl. Like, I mean, like little. So I've known how to swim for like a very long time. Like, I love swimming. I love getting in the pool. I'm all for it. Like, I swim laps. I swim backwards. I know how to float. Like, I know how to do all of that. Like, I love to swim. Like, I love it. I really do. And when I was younger, we used to always go to Whitewaters, which if you don't know what that is, which I think everybody should know, but just in case you don't know, it's like Six Flags, but the water park version. So it's like, it's called Whitewater, you know, it's a water park pretty much. So we used to go there like all the time. I have been numerous times with my dad. And so this one particular time, we decided to go with my cousin, my other cousin, and my niece. Just so y'all know, my niece is older than me, okay? It was 2 cousins that was older than me and 1 cousin that's younger than me. So we decided to go with them. And so this particular day that we went, the park was just really crowded. Like, there was a lot of people there. And we had got on a bunch of other rides before we chose to get on. Not chose to get on, but get in this wave pool. And so pretty much, for those of you who don't know like what the wave pool would look like or like what it is, I'm gonna try to create an image for y'all really quickly. So the wave pool is a pool, okay? Obviously. It's a pool, and like, it's supposed to simulate like the ocean. This particular one, I think, was supposed to simulate like the Atlantic Ocean. It was like the Atlantic wave pool or something. I don't know, something like that. Anyways, so it's supposed to simulate like the ocean. So pretty much it's like one of those pools that like has a little like, you know, slant in it. Like, you know how the ocean got, I mean, I don't think the ocean really got a slant. I don't really know about the ocean. Anyways, okay. Anyways, it has one of those little slant, little incline things. And as you go farther, it goes deeper or whatever. It goes up to 12 feet, okay? But they block off the 12 feet part, 12 foot, the 12 foot part, the 12 feet. Anyways, so they block that off, and it only technically goes up to where people can go out to the 8 feet. 8 foot, 8 feet. Y'all, am I saying that right? Because, like, if you see a pool, it's like 8 foot. Oh, that's the 8 foot. 8 feet? Y'all know what I'm trying to say. So, you know, it's the 8, yeah. And so that's how that is. And then like sometimes like for a while it's like a regular pool, and then like randomly they'll just turn on like the wave simulator and it'll like simulate like ocean waves. So you be in there like whoosh 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 like that, right? You just whoosh whoosh whoosh, okay? And pretty much people can get on floaties and the little tube floaties, and they could just whoosh 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 on the little floaty. It's really fun, you know. So we decided to go get in the wave pool, okay? Now my dad and my younger cousin, they took off, okay? They went in, and I was just like, where did they go? Like, I had no idea where they went. Like, I don't even remember them saying anything like, hey, we'll be back. I just remember they got in the pool and they just took off, jetted, bye. Okay, so then I was like, oh, okay. And so, you know, when you're younger, you really just want to be included around the people that are like older than you. You're like, oh my gosh, I want to be just like them. I want to be included. Oh my gosh, play with me. And this is not like, that's literally how you are when you're younger. I know everybody has been that child at least once. If you got somebody older in your family that's like, you know, they come around, you be like, oh my gosh, like, okay, I was that kid. Okay, so I really just wanted to be included in what my niece and my cousin was doing, even though like we was like, they was like in the teenage area and I was just like naive. So they went in, right? And I was like, oh my gosh, you guys wait for me. They didn't wait for me. So they went in. And I just remember seeing them go all the way out to the 8 feet, which did not bother me because, like I said, I knew how to swim and I had been to whitewater numerous times before. So I wasn't like, oh my gosh, I can't go out there. It was just like, okay, I'm coming. So I go out there and, you know, after a while I'm starting to swim, you know, I'm doggy paddling. And then like, I start looking around because like I told you guys, the wave pool was crowded that day. Like it was a lot of people in the wave pool. And there were also no floaties. So I didn't have a floaty when I went out there. I just went out like, you know, and y'all, just so y'all know, I'm very short. I'm a short person. So I don't even know how tall I was at that time, but I know it wasn't the height I am now. So I was probably like, yeah, I don't know, but I was short. Okay, I was short. Sure. I get out there and I'm just out there and I'm like doggy paddling. I'm like, where did they go? Like, oh my gosh, where did they go? And I'm looking around, I'm spinning around, I'm like, I can't find them, oh my gosh. And like, I told myself, it was like, Naimah, you can't panic, because then you're gonna tire yourself out. Because my arms and legs was already starting to hurt a little bit, just from like doing this to like stay above the water so I didn't drown. So I was like, okay, you know, it's fine, like maybe I could find them. And then like, I think I saw one, I think I saw my niece. And I was like, oh, there they are. And I tried to get over there, but it seemed like they disappeared or something. I don't remember. But I just know that I was doggy paddling. And then this is when things went downhill. They turned on the waves, y'all. They turned them, they flipped that switch. They said, I just flipped the switch. Flip. Yeah, they turned them things on. Okay, they turned them on. And I was like, oh my gosh, why would they do that? Because mind you, I'm already out in the 8 feet. Okay, this is like the deepest you could go before you get to like the 12-foot area. So I'm literally right by the line. And I started using the line for a second to kind of hold myself up because, whoo, child. But I wasn't trying to alarm the lifeguards because I didn't want them to have to jump in and save me because I felt like that would be embarrassing because it's like, you know, I'm not drowning yet. So like, you know, I just didn't want to ruin everybody's time. So, you know, they turn on the waves and I'm like, oh God. So I'm sitting there, I'm trying to swim. My arms and legs is hurting. And finally, I just like, after a while, you know, I was like, dang, I'm tired. So I just stopped. And so I just went under and I would come up and then I went under and then I would come up. Yeah, it was crazy. So I kept doing that for a minute and then I was like, okay, I gotta get out of the 8 feet at least. But y'all, when I tell y'all, I ain't never like, I promise y'all, I do know how to swim, but like swimming in waves, and that wasn't even the ocean, so I could imagine, but swimming in something like that was way too much for me. It was way too much. I was like, bro, I'm tired. And it seemed like every time I was trying to make progress towards getting closer to like the shore or like the entrance, I wasn't making any progress. Like it was like, I go out and bring you back in. I was like, this is not it. This is not it at all. So I was like, oh my gosh, like I gotta get out of here. So I was trying to get out, you know, I completely gave up on looking for my cousin and my niece. I was like, whatever. I gave up on looking for my dad and my cousin. I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna get out and I'll meet them back outside of the water because I can't. So I'm sitting there and I'm swimming and I'm trying to get out, but like I said, every time I try to go somewhere, it's bringing me back. So I was like, okay, maybe I just need to get a floaty. And so I was hoping that I could find somebody that was like giving up their floaty because they were about to get out. So I'm swimming and I think I made it to probably like 6 feet. And like, this was still very deep for me because like I said, I was a short person. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh my gosh, I need a floaty. And it seemed like everybody was trying to get a floaty. And I literally remember seeing adults just hand over floaties to each other. And I was like, y'all don't see me here? Okay. All right, whatever. Disregard the young lady sitting right here that looks like she's about to drown. Okay. And then I saw this person giving up a floaty. They was about to hand it to me. Y'all, why did a lady with a baby, she had a baby in the water. She had a baby on her arm like that. She walked up and she looked stressed. And I'm like, why are you even, why? And so he was about to hand it to me and I was like, you could take it, ma'am. Now, why did I do that? I don't know, because I have a good heart and, I care and, I was willing to help this lady and her baby, even though the baby had a life jacket on, like, before I helped myself, because legit, I was about to drown, okay? I'm sitting here going under. I'm tired. I don't want to swim no more. And I was just like, oh, lady, you can have it. I mean, that was my good Samaritan deed at that time. I thought I was doing the right thing. But now I'm looking back at it. She would have been all right, okay? Her and her child would have been A-okay. He had a life jacket, or she, or whatever the baby was, because I really don't remember. They had a life jacket, and I didn't. She was a grown woman that was clearly standing up because she was not swimming. I was swimming. So I should have just took it. Why didn't I take it? Wow. Life decisions. I was, still struggling. And finally, I told myself, because I tend to swim, I felt like I was making more progress if I swam underwater. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just go underwater and I'm gonna just swim to either like the shore or whatever. Somehow, some way, I managed to go underwater, hold my breath long enough, and I literally found my way to my cousin and my dad. And I walked up to him and I was like, oh my gosh, Dad. And I was telling my cousin, I was like, I went back out there to find, I don't want to use their real names, my cousin and my niece, and they wasn't there. And like, I almost drowned. They turned on the waves. It was too much. I think I swallowed some water. It was kind of nasty. And they was just like, oh, okay. And I was just like, I'm just gonna disregard the fact that I even almost drowned. Look, y'all, okay, I might be a little dramatic, but I know that I almost drowned because I still remember, and I still remember the feeling. Okay, I'm low-key kind of traumatized from that experience. Have I been in a wave pool since? Yes. Do I always make sure I have a floaty? Yes. Do I go all the way out to the deep end? No, because, oh my gosh, y'all, that was an experience to remember. Yeah, so that's pretty much kind of the end of the story. We enjoyed the rest of the time at the park, and then we went home. So yeah, I know that story time was like super short, but I just felt like it was something fun I want to tell you guys. I don't know. Anyways, moral of the story is, do not go all the way out to the 8 feet in a wave pool, even if you know how to swim, because when I tell y'all, when I them waves was going like they was just hitting me. They was hitting me in my face. They was like in my face. Like I swallowed some water. And that's nasty, because all them people that was up in there. Ew. I don't even want to. Ew. Okay. Yeah, moral of the story, like I said, don't go all the way out to 8 feet in a wave pool, and if you do, make sure you have a floaty. And if you see a pregnant lady, well, no, she wasn't pregnant, she just had a baby. If you see a lady with a baby and the baby got a life jacket on, do not give up the floaty. Don't be like me. Be smarter. It was just a little story for you guys that I wanted to tell. I hope you guys enjoyed it or whatever. Make sure you guys leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. Let me know what other videos you guys want to see from me, because, now since we're all stuck in our houses because we have to practice social distancing and we don't know when this will be over, I have some time, I think I said it in my last video that I was going to talk about what's going on with my graduation and all that, and I'm going to make a video on that. I don't want to do it yet because, I'm just really upset about the whole thing. But we'll talk about that in another video. Yeah, send me video ideas. Also, I don't know. I think this video is going to go up after that one. I did a video on hairstyles, and I did not include this one in here because I just did it yesterday. But, this is a simple one, too. It's like the one that I did where I pulled it back, but I just pulled two little things out. Simple, cute, easy. So yeah, with all that being said, make sure you guys follow me on all my social media, which is always in the description box down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.
I want a chick that grind on a 9 to 5. Oh, she in them college books trying to get a rise, but tonight I'm just trying to have a good time.